Welcome to the April edition of Around OHS. I'm Addie Scott.
And I'm Phoebe Real. Throughout the year, many of our teachers had student cadets work alongside them.
How well do these students and teachers actually know each other?
Cece and Claire test their knowledge.
First one is go to coffee/Starbucks order.
I do have him at the end of the day, but at the same time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
What'd you rate?
Bro, white foam, vanilla.
Oh,
extra
I
fresh.
do like that though.
You ready?
Yeah.
There we go.
Where did she go to college?
See, this is where the research is going to help.
Holy cow! That is impressive.
You made
ready?
fun of me about
Yeah,
this.
3, 2, 1. Her biggest hobby/interest.
Dude, our handwriting is trash. The camera's gonna be like, what is this dude's handwriting?
There you go. Put fishing too, but to a lesser degree some volleyball.
3, 2, 1.
Dirt biking, motocross.
I put riding, dirt bikes,
Yeah.
coaching, wrestling.
Yeah, I got it. Told you, get them all. Told you, get them all.
How do you know they're having a bad day?
I put annoyed by everyone. I think annoyed look is fine. That's
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That I've never cried. I've never cried at school.
that's generally not true.
When have you seen me
You
cry?
literally said you went to the bathroom and cried.
That was
Remember when Roy was...
But random quirk about them.
What's something that makes me special?
All right.
Probably wrong though, because I feel like... Eddie?
3, 2, 1.
Told you, get them all.
Who are his closest teacher friends?
Okay.
Oh, who's
What's
my
that
teacher
for you?
besties?
Okay,
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
What? Who is that?
Who'd you put?
Told you, get them all.
I talk to Chopwell every
I don't
morning.
know who that is. I don't know who that is. Sorry, never met her.
Go-to snack. 3, 2, 1.
I said something from Quick Trip.
Gotta be more specific.
You come in with donuts. You come in with breakfast sandwiches. You come
Yeah,
in with
that's
chips.
not a, like with chips though. Like chips is just a natural snack. You know that already.
Biggest hobby or interest?
Oh, thank God.
Like something that makes them unique from other students.
I know. I know. You should get, low key. I need you to get this. I want you to get this.
It's like something that makes them special.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
He's a Jehovah's Witness.
Boom. Knox.
Knows all 193 countries.
That's impressive. I put you're more responsible than the average teenager.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't going to write that.
His biggest talent, like what he's most talented at. 2, 1.
If she didn't put this, I'm mad. What'd you put? Yo, what?
Do you forget to bring to school the most?
Don't look at my paper. Oh, calculator and charger. There we go.
Oh, yeah,
All
calculator, charger.
right. Oh, the calculator
Yeah, that's
charger.
good.
Oh.
Who is his closest friends? Like, name like 2.
I was gonna put he has friends. Question mark.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I should.
You didn't put. Oh wait, yeah, that's Bab.
Eden, yeah, right
Yeah.
there.
Well, it seems like student cadets know their teachers pretty well.
I wonder how many people know our new assistant principals.
Adam and Dom talked to them about their first year.
This year, the school has 2 new faces in the building. Let's check in to see how their first year went.
I think my first year has been going really well. I've really enjoyed working with the freshman class and getting to know them, getting to loop with them over the course of the next 4 years. I also work with our PLL room and with our science department and our PE department. So working with the amazing staff that we have here has been fantastic. And also our administrative team is one of the best that I've ever seen, and we work together really well. So it's been a pleasure to work with everybody.
I think so far this year has gone really, really well. I was actually just talking with the admin team, and it's actually gone by really fast.
Next year, I would love to get into more classes more often. You know, so many times we're pulled in a lot of different directions, and I would love to just spend more time with students and have conversations, really get to know you guys, and really build a stronger relationship with some folks that I didn't get to see a lot of this year. So hopefully over the course of the next 4 years, we'll get to know each other better, and I can help support you guys to achieve your goals.
Still working on building relationships with students. So learning some of my students' names even more because, you know, having a class of 450, that's a lot. Really knowing their names, really knowing their faces, getting into their A and P's even more than I already do. Getting out to their games, learning really like what they do in their extracurricular lives, whether that's school-based or elsewhere. And then just enjoying life still around Oakville.
It is a big challenge when you move into this role out of the classroom. So there are lots of nuances, lots of things that you encounter as you move into this role that you don't really, you don't have a chance to prepare. Just like when you start teaching, you know, you go through all of those things and you even do a student teaching period of time, but until your name is the one that's the name of record, that is a challenge. You don't know all the different nuances, different things that go into that role also.
Overall this year, I think building the relationships with my teachers. So I'm over ELA and world language and the library. So I think building the relationships with them has really helped me build relationships with my students.
They're phenomenal. They are not afraid to take on challenges that are given to them. They're willing to take things on head on.
I'm really excited to be here, and I'm excited to come back next year.
I have really enjoyed my time at Oakville. I would love to meet more people, so don't be afraid to come up and say hi to me. I'm a really approachable person, and I'd love to get to know you all more.
With Dominic McEntee behind the camera, I'm Adam Wiederman for Around OHS.
Congrats on wrapping up the first year. I'm sure they've had a lot of firsts in the last few months.
For sure, like having a cow visit their school.
Naya has the story.
During a dairy unit in Foods 1 classes, a cow made its way to campus. Let's hear about why and how it was here.
I wanted to bring the cow to school. It actually came from my now third grader. The cow visited his school last year, and he does not get excited about school, but that day he came home so excited, and so we looked it up so he could show me the cow, and it said that they had elementary and high school presentations. I was like, what, high school? We have a whole dairy unit. We used it as bringing a field trip to you guys rather than not having one at all.
Now let's hear from students what they thought about this new addition.
The farmer that was there explained all the regulations about going into milk and how safe it can be. It was great.
I didn't know that much about cows. Now I know a lot of stuff. Well, dairy cows are just cool. It's a cool business, but I wouldn't do it.
It was pretty cool, you know. The guy was talking a lot about, you know, the fat content within the milk and, you know, the way the cows live. It was very fascinating.
And then, like, we milked her with like a big machine, and it all went in a big jug, and we were looking at it.
It made me think that milk is very healthy and that I want to drink more of it, you know. I wish I got to pet the cow, you know, it was really cute, but we couldn't pet the cow, and that kind of sucks.
It was pretty right on with what we generally teach within the classroom, with just videos and presentations, but with the real cow, a live milking demonstration, and then directly from a dairy farmer, the information on how we get from farm to table. We hope to do it in the future years. However, there is not a contract renewed with the actual dairy farm that provides the cows and the St. Louis Dairy Council yet. And it was really fun to just see everybody out there just enjoying outside and a cow on campus.
I'm Naya Bannerman for Around OHS.
That's really cool that the facts department got to work with a cow.
That's not the only food-related activity that's happened at school.
Natalie, Gavin, and Haley show us one of our class's unique units.
We talked to some of the outdoor and adventure pursuit students about their cooking unit.
The cooking unit's about like learning how to adapt to like where you're at outside, and like learning that like even though you don't have a lot, you can still cook and like survive.
How to cook at a campsite with like an oven or stove.
We were Learning how to like build like a fire to cook on and how to like cook different things if you were out camping or out in the wilderness.
Now we followed them outside to see what they made.
Do you like your thing burnt? I like my marshmallows burnt. They're good.
Also go back up. What do you think we could do to make the inside cook a little bit more?
What Oliver's doing.
You really, I don't think we're gonna hold the biscuit over the fire.
Out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10.
10.
10. 10. Like an 8.
My foot broke. Just figure my foot broke.
While it was a fun experience, students also learned along the way.
I learned that like you don't need all those like fancy like utensils and like all this good supplies. Like you can just use a stick and a fire and that's all you really need.
How to be patient waiting for your food to be done. How to control the fire and contain it.
I would recommend it just because like the experience, there's a lot to experience and like I learned a bunch of things that like I didn't know before.
With Gavin Housen and Haley Holt behind the camera, I'm Natalie Gerard for Around OHS.
That is so cool that they got to cook outside.
You know who also cooked? The Winter Guard team.
Will, Emma, and Bree provided behind the scenes of their recent competition.
As April began, the OHS Winter Guard had a really big competition. On March 29th, the team made their way down to Springfield to participate in MCCGA championships. But what does champs look like?
Went to the school on Friday, near the end of the day. We pulled out the tarp in the lobby. We had to refold it because we folded it wrong. We unpacked, we did our makeup, we got dressed, and then we did our warm-ups, I think. We danced, and we like dance across the floor. And then we do like a mental run where we sit in a circle, and we listen to the music for our show with our eyes closed, and then we do it physically with no equipment. We were done with it, you know. I felt sad because all the seniors are leaving.
I kind of just like, I had a lot of fun last season, which is why I wanted to do it again this season. I just practiced a lot so I could get better and stuff like that.
Even though the team didn't place how they wanted, the experience was still impactful.
Champs, it was fine, I guess. It wasn't my best run, especially since the tarp was flipped around and we folded it the wrong way. But we also got new choreography, and so we just did the best we could, and we all had fun, so that's all really that mattered.
With William Bishop and Brianna Gutierrez behind the camera, I'm Emma Burchett for Around OHS.
If you're interested in being on Color Guard, tryouts start today after school. See flyers around the school for more information.
And that concludes the show. I'm Phoebe Real.
And I'm Addie Scott, and that's what's going on
Around OHS.
First in the title. Ooh. I need to,
we were gonna start.
I need to back to big.
You know who also cooked? The Winter Guard team.